Every day here brings a new challenge, a new project. From building the foundations of our future to exploring new paths, we're crafting a life that's as solid as the stones we built with. Today we're crafting the steel cages that will reinforce the corners of our new build. These links will form the backbone of reinforced columns, soon to be filled with concrete and clad in stone. Okay, so we have gotten to the stage that we have to build some cages. So Simon has built already 2 of them, and we need to make another 2. So here is our template, and here is our jig to bend them. We got to do 16 of them, and this is the first one. And we're gonna have to do another one. Okay, so I have gone to the shop and got one of these because it will give me more leverage, and I have changed the position of this so I'm on this side instead. So I'm going to then use that, and I think it will work better. The only thing is that because I'm on that side I don't see the light very well, so I have to be very careful where I cut, where I bend. I'm not cutting. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I've done all the cages sufficient enough for one. So they look like this. They're pretty good. Very nicely bent with this, which is very helpful. Highly recommend to get one of these if you need to bend any rebar. And then later on, Simon's going to be doing one of the cages for the gable wall, and I'm going to be showing you that. We already have 2 done for the other wall at the back, and then we need another 2 cages to reinforce the wall, the gable wall, and then after that we can do the ring beam, and then we can do more cladding, and then we can do more, and then we have a bigger structure. So it's pretty exciting. But this is definitely very important to not destroy your hands. While I'm working on the steel links, Simon is preparing the net spots for the cages. We're placing these cages at each corner of the building. They'll be connected to the foundations and will help support the weight of the roof along with the future ring beam.
I put a temporary one on the top and one on the bottom, and then I take it out and do them because I find it easier. But having said that, it leaves straight up.
I keep the rebars separate from each other so Simon can tie a square link on the top.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
With the top and the bottom connected, Simon takes it off so he can connect the rest of the links and form the cage. Yeah. Something.
Stopped. That's him.
Cool. Get down. Sorry. Oh god. Hey guys, just a quick break just to mention two things. We're going to be doing a Q&A video very soon. So please place your questions below if you want to know about renovation or us or our life here or Portugal or so on. Please leave them in the comment section below so we can gather them and make a really cool video for you about it. The other thing is that we are going to have our website very soon, but we're just finding a little bit more content to put on it. And also I was gonna ask you for suggestions if you want to know anything, like maybe some recipes that you saw back in another video that you want to know in more detail, or if you want to see some photos or something like that, please let me know and I will do that for you. So we're going to be doing a website very soon for blog posts and recipes and all of that, and that's all thanks to Squarespace. Squarespace makes it super easy for you to create a personalized website with their new design system, Squarespace Blueprint. You can get started super fast. Squarespace have awesome templates and customization tools, perfect for portfolios, business sites or personal journals. You can get your website look exactly how you want it. You can also sell your products and services with an online store, whether it's physical goods, digital content or services. Squarespace has what you need to start selling online. Also, their app lets you see your analytics and check your online store for anywhere you are. If you're ready to get started, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And once you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/theindigoscape for a 10% off of your first website or domain. Ready to get your presence started online? Start today with Squarespace. Our work isn't just about building structures, but building a potential homestead. So this year has been a year of experimenting to see what works and what doesn't. But overall, it has been quite successful. This was our first year we could grow onions, so today we're harvesting them. A symbol of the patience and care we invested in this land and what we can potentially do for the following years. So I have them in my box and they all look really good. It rained yesterday, so I'm a little bit worried that some of them are going to become a little bit, I don't know, hopefully it's okay. What we're gonna do now is that we're gonna cure them, and we need to put them in a place that's very dry. So I thought the greenhouse would be best, and then the outer layers will be dried, and then we can use them for weeks to come. I will probably find one that needs to be used and actually cook it today, because I'm really excited to try them. They're really good sized ones as well. Very, very, very beautiful onions. So these racks are brilliant because they give the onions enough ventilation. So really able to put a very small. Also, I read that when you pick them, you have to be very careful with the fruits as well. And these are really dry at the moment, so I'm not sure how careful I need to be with them right now, but I am trying to be, because it really protects them. So that's what I have been doing. 15, 19 onions. It's not a lot, but you know, the first year doing this, it's brilliant. Hello guys and good morning. It's Wednesday today. It's probably about 8:45, and we've taken it very easy this week because it's not only really hot, I've been ill, and Sam has gone for holiday, so he came back today. And the idea is to start the viga for another window and take the shuttering down for one of the corners and then put it up for the other corner and hopefully pour it this week. As we're going to be starting a wardrobe in our container because it really needs it for storage. And then also I'll be showing you some of the other bits and bobs that we have done for the past few weeks that I haven't been able to show you. We already installed some of the lintels at the back, including those for the French doors and a few of the window lintels. Afterwards we added the lintel for the French doors at the front. Simon also leveled the top of the wall to match the height of the lintels. With that done, it was time to place the lintel on the front window, which would also help resolve the height of the door opening.
Just about enough. I'll go up to the top thingy. Go. Right, I'll be alright from here. You reckon? I think so, yeah, I've only got to get it up into there.
Do you want any tea or anything?
Sorry?
Any more tea?
Okay. Here's it gone. Cups.
Well done. Okay, so that viga is done already, and it's really good. I went already to the doctor and they told me I needed antibiotics, so I got a bunch of stuff from them. I'm just about to take it. And these guys, I'm going to show you what we got. We got a motorbike. And of course, Simon knows about motorbikes.
Yeah. You do that. Oh, it's getting better already, you see. Yeah. Right, so.
The chain was too tight, so they just undoing that a bit. Is this the chain?
Yeah, it was the back wheel was out of line.
Way out of line.
Oh.
And the chain was really tight, which isn't what you want.
Not every project here is about building or growing. Some are about preparing for future adventures. We recently got this second-hand Honda dual sport bike, perfect for exploring the countryside and maybe even taking on bigger trips together on another bike.
And I'm gonna show you our helmets, which we already got, that we can't have second-hand because you need something that has never been used. This is my one. Not entirely happy with white, but that's what they had. and Omar is a lot more cooler. So yeah, we're still not very confident about both of us going together on the bike because of the weight, and it's a little bit small. And I'm just learning how to ride it. I got to third gear yesterday, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, it's something that a lot of people do here in Portugal. Riding off-road, there's lots of different places to go, and there's a lot of beautiful spots to go as well. So it's only a 125 because then we can ride it with our licenses. And then if we really enjoy it, then we can invest in licenses and then maybe a bigger bike later, but let's see what happens.
After a moment with our newest distraction, we get back to today's tasks. Taking down the shuttering from last week, and Omar starts to create a comfortable wardrobe for both of us in the tiny house.
So it's not twisted.
Yay!
Cool.
Nice.
So what I did on this one, I made it a little bit thicker than the block work to give it a bit more concrete around the reinforced, around the steel. Okay.
Yay! There you go.
First.
Yeah.
First of four.
So Simon is gonna cover the inside of this with petrol oil because it's motor oil, sorry, because it will be easier to take it out later. So we have some left over.
Something like that. Another one there. Alright, so this week we're going to be working on our bedroom, and we're going to be doing some cabinets. 2 cabinets around the corner. One is going to be hanging space and the other one's going to be some shelves and some drawers. Basically this is a big problem for us because our container is almost very comfortable to live apart from this one corner where everything gets all messy and not very nice. So yeah, we're going to solve that problem this week.
By the way, that's completely normal. You can do that to the blocks. Just can have a comment going, oh my god, he's breaking the concrete blocks. It's completely normal because of that. That's being done here, and then Simon is just doing half now, and then he's gonna be pouring it. And then as you pour it, that one's gonna be installed on the top, and then pour again. That is. You okay? You're melting with this weather. Poor cat. Oh my god, a new measuring tape. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
It's McFair. I know, it's Ruby.
Yeah.
That's a brand from, I don't know, here?
No, but it feels like a really good quality one.
Yeah. It's too hot. Simon's gone already, and it's 3 o'clock. Simon works like 5 hours, 4.5 hours to 5 hours a day, because it's too hot.
The next day we were ready to fill the shuttering and also continue with the wardrobe build. Now that the shuttering is done, Simon works on the stones. And while he's doing that, Omar continues with the wardrobe. As we have a very strange profile going on this corner of the container, we need to make some cuts so we can fit the wardrobe. So Omar is just cutting the top and bottom panels to fit into this space.
And now I've got to make this piece match that part. So that's the top, and this will be the bottom.
Okay, what's that jig you've made here?
It's not really a jig. It's just to help me cut this very thin plywood without damaging our floor. And obviously I can't have that hanging over the edge because it's so flimsy. So yeah, this is the backing for the cabinets that I'm making. So we decided to use plywood, which it shatters quite easily, so hopefully this is going to work.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if we wanted a super straight cut, I could have like mounted like another ruler or something against it. But I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's the backing.
Yeah,
So
there's
no
a
one's
good
gonna see
saying
anything.
that says there are many ways to skin a cat. Iggy, you didn't hear anything.
Say that to Iggy.
You didn't say that to our cat?
Alright, I got another one to do quickly. So that's the backing for the shelf that we're going to make after this shelf, which you're going to see more, so it's got the nicest bits of backing. The other ones, I don't have enough backing.
Oh.
But it will be okay.
Okay.
So I cut all my pieces out, and luckily before I put them together I wanted to test to see if this would fit into the corner of our container, because it has a weird corner, and it totally doesn't. So I've got to adjust this and literally bring everything out another 3.5 centimeters, about an inch further that way, and then hopefully it will fit. So better find out now than later, for sure. This one needs to be 7. This one needs to be 3.6. This needs to be 200. This needs to be 40. So I finished off the top and the bottom. I did the trim again because I'd had the measurements totally wrong, and I did all the sides as well and the backing board, and so tomorrow we'll be able to empty out the messy area of the container and start putting this all back together. Tony. Tony. Today I'm going to take all the bits that I cut out yesterday, and hopefully they all fit together and I can start putting together the bedroom cupboard or cabinet. So that's the plan. I'm thinking about putting it together but not actually attaching it, and then bringing it back out to paint it, and then putting it back in once it's painted, so we don't have that horrible smell in our bedroom.
Okay, what are we doing now?
We're attaching the side to the base. So just hold this and this.
How cool!
Yeah.
Where do you get that?
This, my family have been travelling around the world with it for many years. Never to be used.
You take it from your dad?
I took it from my dad. Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
Dad.
you! You can see over there in the background, Simon is putting one of those massive stones. We're gonna have to stand it up later, but that will need Omar's help. And that's just easier to do it before anyone says, hey, why are you guys helping? Why are you not helping? Because Simon, he prefers to do it alone. Because then he can see what he needs to do. It's just easier sometimes, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm a bit worried there. Well, that's a huge stone. Probably like 200 kilos. Because it's really dense as well.
It's a bit precarious, you see. So if we just test that we can take the weight.
Okay, so it's going that way, right?
Yeah, but first we just take the weight a little bit. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Right, you ready?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, slowly does it. That's it.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we need.
What's happening?
Yay!
Is it safe though?
It will be. I'll prop it up or something. Don't worry.
You sure? Okay.
Well done.
Oh, it wasn't very much.
That was worth it. You know, it's that first bit of the lift, isn't it? It's where the weight is.
Yeah.
We managed to take nearly all of that off.
Cool.
Wow! Wow. That's a big stone.
Yeah. So I might have to slice a bit of it once it's in place to get this straighter.
Okay.
Because I mean, none of it's straight anyway, but
No.
I need to get it straight as. And you got this side of the rocks nice and red, which will match this,
Yeah.
and that brings it up to a similar height to this top one.
Oh, okay.
So they should even out, although the next one will be different anyway, but
Yeah.
there'll be a point when they're even.
Yeah, yeah. And now you have to get it closer.
I'm not going to do anything right now,
Yeah, not yet.
but yeah, I need to think about the next bit. Phew.
Just for comparison purposes. Trying to do something a bit like that. Not exactly, but somewhat.
This should have a drum roll in the background. It looks smart.
Towards me?
Yeah, towards you. Bend it. That's it.
What's going on?
We can't flip it around. We can't. It's too tall to put on its top. Okay.
Okay, we did it again. And it did happen because Thomas is a clever man.
Always.
We just have to flip it
The other way.
the other way. We panic and then stop filming and then we do it. And it fits perfectly. Does it?
Same thing yet.
The next step is to paint it, then we need to install it and add the rails for our clothes. Also, we need to make the other section of this wardrobe. From reinforced columns to harvesting onions, from motorbike maintenance to building furniture, our work here is varied, but it all adds up to the life we are creating. Each task and each day bring us closer to the future we envision.